Having body image concerns is a relatively common experience and is not a mental health issue or problem in and of itself. However, it can be a risk factor for many mental health problems. If you've suffered from anxiety, depression, shame, or self-consciousness due to your weight or appearance, or feeling like somehow you just don't belong, pay attention. This video is absolutely for you. I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how to help cope with that and maybe help you understand that you are not alone. Join me now. Watch. So big thing, like I was saying, okay, I'm going to actually try because I want to make some changes. It's my hormones, it's different things, whatever. But if you're to change your body, or you want to, most people, and myself included, like, how are you lying to yourself? Because angles can change things. How are you really seeing yourself? And then what's the dialogue around that? So you're actually doing yourself no favors to lie to your, like, it's like rose-colored glasses, right? Like in the world. Are you doing that even to yourself? So a camera angle, and that's the thing. Like, I know how to change. Like, that's where you can't really trust Instagram, TikToks, whatever. In a sense, if people, like, you could have a before and after photo in it just by an angle, and now I can add a filter, a thing. Okay, that's one thing. It's one thing to lie to your audience, and is it with the right intentions or different things, is that a bad thing? No, because to me that's like character production, show, and there's times for that. In terms of yourself and reflection, that's why you can't compare yourself either, because that's really important. But how honest are you being with yourself? And that you're doing yourself no favors if you actually don't. If you want to make a change, you've got to like really see yourself for what it. Take off the rose-colored glasses. Be brutally honest with where you're at. So it's like seeing all the, and then having a perspective too, like all angle. Okay, well, the lighting's this way, so I'm not gonna, like, this is not good lighting. This is not good. Well, that makes a difference too. Like, there's so many different layers. But you want to see yourself in all different angles and in different ways to get a true, clear snapshot of that thing, to have that perspective. But you also don't want to be drowning in negative self-talk. It's like really coming to, this is where I'm really at. These are the circumstances I'm really dealing with. Okay, now I want to make a change. Versus really like lying to, and most people lie to themselves, and they can even do it through something so simple as a video. And that's why it's so important to have those different angles and those things. So like doing that to myself too, okay? But you learning and loving your body when you don't like it, when you don't like those things, is acceptance of the situation and the love, so that you don't weigh yourself down, because negativity will weigh you down. But that also doesn't mean that you don't want to improve and change for the right reasons, because you deserve it. That's the main difference of love. And that's quite literally, as I'm redoing these, having to redo this, improve this to myself, because I went through this period of time in a different time in my life, and life set me back. After, it's like up and down. Okay, well, now that's the cycle to come back around, to heal on a deeper level. So where can you be brutally honest with yourself, right? And those stages, and that's what I'm having to do, right? It's know your own BS. And most people really just spend their time comparing and blaming and looking outward instead of really being honest with where they are at. That's the harder thing to do. So congratulations if you're one of those people, because that means you're in a different league. Really, it's like a completely different league than most people. The majority of people cannot do that. That takes courage. That is something. Separate yourself from your body for a second and actually give yourself an award for that, and a genuine pat on the back for having more courage than the masses. That makes you unique and different right there. So you find your own superpower. Congratulations.